welcome back. Since I got a lot of discussion from you guys that how to pass the system design interview, since like I guess it's been very obvious that a lot of us struggling in system design interviews because they are quite tricky and they're not that easy and they are really tough. And there are a lot of things that we should pay attention to in the same time to make sure that we are passing this interview. So um in my head there are four things to do to make sure that you pass your system design interview. Um Let me just make it clear. The first thing, which will be just have like communicate, always communicate with your interviewer. This is the first thing. Second, you should have like a clear understanding of the task that you have been given. For any systems design interview, you have been given a task. You should have clear understanding of the task, and you do this by asking from 5 to 10 questions to know what exactly your interviewer wants you to design. Because in the system design interview, it's always start with a pretty vague question. So basically, he will tell you like design Facebook or design Twitter or design whatever it will be. And if you find like Facebook has like tons of different systems at the same time, and you have only 45 minutes, and you cannot design all of these systems in 45 minutes. So you should ask questions and ask questions so you understand the problem and you know what is the design scope. So basically, you individually you're like, okay, design Facebook. So you say, okay, which type of Facebook you want us to design? Do we should care about the chat? Do we should care about the newsfeed system? Should we care about the ad displaying engine system, or should we care about the searching system? It'll tell you, okay, just work only on the newsfeed. So right now you know you have to only work on one system, and after that you try to ask some questions that related to this specific functionality, so you know what exactly this functionality should be. So you'll ask your interviewer, okay, should we care about, for example, the algorithm that displaying the posts, or just the newest one? How what should we expect from this feature to do? How many users do we have? How many posts will we have? So basically you will ask questions that are related to this problem, and after you finish all of your questions, you gather the requirements and you just try to note them, functional requirements and non-functional requirements. And it's important to do this again to communicate better. So when you ask all of your question and you think everything looks smooth, everything looks good, you'll ask your interviewer again, does this look good? Does this seems good for you? Because it's all about communication. Because I will say a lot of people, it's quite surprising how a lot of people will fail in the system design interview because they are quite poor in communication, and it's really important not to be that person at all. The third thing that it will be, in my opinion, to have a framework. So basically, this framework help you to organize your work, and also to manage the time, like the time management for you. Management, man, and okay, I guess it's wrong in both. No problem. And the framework, I will say, the framework that I always talk about, the framework that have 3 or 4 steps. The first one, it will be The first one is, as we said, that we understand the problem, which is number 2. And in the second one is that you like propose a high-level design. High-level design. And after that you take like a deep dive. And after that you wrap up. And the understanding the problem, we tell like we need to ask problems to ask questions to know what exactly you want to design. In the proposal level design, you start with a basic blueprint and basic structure of your application, and you just try to do the base layer of it. And in the deep dive, you try to add more complex component to your base design to make sure that you are gathering all the requirements your interviewer wants you to do. And in the wrap up, you discuss all the things that have been happening in the past three steps, and maybe you could talk about the improvements and in future threats that you could face in your system. And I would say number 4, which is more important, just you should practice all the time. And here, by saying practice, you just take like a pen and a paper, or you just go to like a dashboard like that. I'm using Miro. You can use Miro also as well, to try to prepare yourself, and you practice, and you just try to write all the systems by yourself, so you'll know, so you will know how it feels like and how long it will take from you when you try to establish this system, and how long it will take you. And with time it will be easier and easier, and you'll be faster and faster with time. So it's really important to do the practice. Basically, in the system design interview, we basically trying that the interviewer try to know 4 things, or like maybe more than that. First, we want to know how good at communication are you as an interviewee. We want to know also what is your understanding of the systems, and how do you know about the systems, and how do you work. Number 3, how could you defend your decisions, because you will make some decisions, you should be able to defend them. Number 4, how you good at time management and making decisions. And these 4 things, you should make sure that you are nailing them. So that's it for this video, and I hope you like my content. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video, and see you in future problem.